excited to test them out. She just can't contain herself. I'm here today to tell you all, if you did not know already, Victoria's Secret is releasing another summer line. This line features 4 scents: Nectar Wave, Liquid Coconut, Falling Water, and Floating Neroli. I actually went out and bought these once I heard that they dropped, so I've had them for a few days now. This is going to be my first review with 4 scents in it, so let me know what you guys think, if you like it better this way or viewing them individually. So the first one I want to review is Nectar Wave. This one is my favorite, and can we talk about how cute the packaging is? I love it. I love this picture. I love the colors on it. This could seriously be my summer scent, and it's not really a fresh scent like what I usually go for. Notes are fresh agave, pink berries. Go with the flow. I can do that. So right off the bat, this is a sweet, fruity scent. In my collection, I have it on the warm side. On the initial spray, I got this sugary, sweet, almost cotton candy-like scent with a tiny hint of fruitiness. On dry down, you get even more of the fruit though, and it's this nice tropical, fresh, fruity layer on top of that cotton candy-like sweetness. So I would say the notes are accurate, especially the name Nectar Wave, because I can imagine if you had some nectar and dumped a whole bunch of sugar in it to the point where it was like sludge, I think the smell would come close to this. Which is a good thing. I love sweet scents. I do normally go for these notes. This one gets an A+ for longevity because on me, it lasts a very long time. Actually longer than the other 3 in the line. When I say that this could be my scent for the summer, I don't think it should just be a summer scent. I would literally wear this all year long, day or night. But for some reason, I usually crave sweet scents at nighttime. It kind of reminds me of Pink Sugar by Aquilina, which is a perfume that lasts forever. But this has that fruity edge to it that Pink Sugar doesn't. It's just like a plain sugar scent. So I actually like this one better. I think if you like Bare Vanilla Radiant, you will like Nectar Wave. I think it would pair great with Pink Velvet Cupcake by Bath & Body Works, Dark Kiss by Bath & Body Works, Bare Vanilla Radiant by Victoria's Secret, and Fantasy by Britney Spears. I am definitely keeping this one, no question. Next, Floating Neroli. Honestly, out of the 4, this one is my least favorite, no offense, but I don't hate it or anything. Out of all of my least favorite of the line scents, it's my favorite. The notes on Floating Neroli are Neroli Water, Jasmine Breeze. Drift away. No, you drift away. To me, this is a spicy citrus with a hint of floral. In my collection, I've placed it on the fresh side. On initial smell, I thought, whoa, this is so spicy. Which makes sense because neroli is actually the bitter orange tree blossom, and it's a little bit more earthy than a regular citrus. There's something like pepper, something essential oil-like, and then I got this really strong whiff of a lemony citrus. Almost so lemony that it was like piney, but I'm pretty sure it's just citrus. And then on dry down, the jasmine comes out a little more, but I wouldn't say that this scent is predominantly floral. I would say it's mostly citrus and pepper. The notes seem pretty accurate to me. Sometimes I go for scents with neroli in them, but with jasmine, it's a lot less common that I actually like the scent unless it's just a tiny hint of it in the background, like this one. For longevity, I give this an A. I think this is pretty true to season, summertime scent, but I also think that it could be worn year-round for somebody who really loves it. It does not remind me of anything that I've smelled before. Totally unique in my opinion. And I think the perfect body cream partner for Floating Neroli is Bath & Body Works Chamomile Bergamot. I'm undecided if I will keep this one. Next, Liquid Coconut. I haven't really decided how I feel about this one yet. The notes are coconut water, salted bergamot, hypnotic refresh. To me, this is a tropical citrus scent. What's odd is it's actually really fresh at first and then it gets more warm as it dries down. So I've placed it in my fresh side of my collection, but I'm not really sure. My boyfriend says he can't even smell the coconut, he just gets citrus, but I don't know if he's a reliable source, so. When I first spray this, I get a lot of bergamot. Teeny tiny hint of warmth comes from the coconut, but it's mostly bergamot. On dry down, the coconut emerges from its cocoon.
Or is it a chrysalis?
But I would still say that there's more citrus than coconut in there. The notes are pretty on point and something that I would usually go for, so it's no surprise that I like this. In my opinion, it gets an A for longevity and is definitely a spring or summer scent, better for the warm months, but still very fresh. It's actually the freshest coconut scent I've ever smelled, so that's a good thing.
Or is it? God dang it.
At first, when I smelled this, I was trying to think of what it reminded me of, but I was never able to locate that thought. So as of now, doesn't smell like anything I know, and would be great to mix with any coconut scent, like Bath & Body Works Coconut Pineapple. I will be keeping this one, but I wish I would have found it before I bought other coconut scents, because this is what I look for when I want a coconut scent. Something fresh that you can still smell the coconut. Sometimes coconut scents are just too warm to wear all the time for me. Something about it reminds me of some type of tropical alcoholic beverage, but not in a bad way. It doesn't smell like straight up alcohol, but the combination just reminds me of that. And last but not least, Falling Water. The notes on Falling Water are dewy pear, blue moss, mesmerizing moment. This one is my second favorite out of the bunch and is closer to something that I usually go for. I would consider it a fresh, fruity scent just because you get so much pear. In my collection, I've put it on the fresh side. On initial smell, I get straight up fresh pear. Not like pear glacé or pear glace, however you say it, from Victoria's Secret. I like that one, but it's very sweet and like an artificial pear. This is a natural pear. And honestly, on initial spray, I don't even get any of the blue moss. I get all pear. Fresh, juicy
pear.
But then on dry down, the blue moss kind of comes out a little bit. Still predominantly pear, I'd say like 75%. And the blue moss kind of adds a green type of note to it, like fresh cut grass, but not as warm. Not to be confused with a green floral, which is a little bit warmer than what I'm talking about here with the blue moss. I want to call this Aquatic because it's called Falling Water and it's in a blue bottle and it's very fresh. I normally go for pear scents, so again, no surprise that I like this one. Moss, I've never smelled or seen in a scent note list before, but that's really no surprise either because I tend to like green fragrances. This one gets an A+ for longevity. This is another fresh scent in this line that I would wear all year long. I guess it's more of a daytime scent because it's a fresh scent, but to me, I go by mood and not time of day or occasion. This does not remind me of any other fragrance I've smelled before. The pear in this is comparable to Bath & Body Works Iced Pear Margarita, but that one is still a bit sweeter than Falling Waters. It goes great with Sea Island Cotton by Bath & Body Works, which is a favorite of mine.
But I've been too scared to use it because Bath & Body Works took it away after the semi-annual.
And I will definitely be keeping it. So I think this line was a hit. Out of all of these, the most unique, I think, is Floating Neroli. I think that is one where you either hate it or you love it. But I'm just weird. I'm always somewhere in between with fragrances. Like every day I smell something, I have a different opinion on it.
Why am I like this?
And I think that's mainly because of my mood. You know, you're not always in the same fragrance mood every day. It's not like if I'm happy I wear one scent, but it's just something in me is like an instinct that tells me which scent to go for. Liquid coconut is nice, but I'm not really wowed by it because I'm getting tired of all the new coconut fragrances. Like I said, if this one came out before the other ones that I have now, I would have picked this one and then not bought any of the other ones. But now I'm at the point where I'm like, coconut overload, I don't want more. I'm barely using the ones that I have now, even though it's not summertime yet. But I know as the months get warmer, for some reason, I gravitate away from coconut, but in the springtime, I really love it because it reminds me of summer. And then my two favorites that I think will be the most popular are Falling Water and Nectar Wave. Last I checked, it wasn't out online yet. Some stores have it, so you can always call in advance and ask if they have the new line, but I don't know what the name of it is because it's not online, and I didn't see anything in store about it unless I missed it. I called and was like, hello, do you guys have the new floor set? It's called, one of them's called liquid coconut. And the lady said, yeah. And I figured when I got there that she was gonna be like, oh, I thought you meant a different one. We don't really have that yet. It was like a 30-something minute drive to get there. It's not my local Victoria's Secret, but I got there and I was so happy. If you think you'd be interested in this line, I would keep an eye out on the Victoria's Secret website. Let me know what you guys think of this line in the comments.
But for now, enjoy these bloopers.
That could probably be salted bergamot. God. My cats are gonna come in here now. Like, what the f? Show yourself. All right. Oh my God. Why though? Why? I think you could mix this with any coconut scent out there. No. I take that back. Do not believe that because that's bullshit. Okay.